What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today I am going to show you and unbox for you and review for you the Star Wars SH Figuarts Princess Leia Organa, and this is her from Star Wars A New Hope. This figure I've been wanting for a long time, ever since the inception of these SH Figuarts Star Wars figures. I was hoping that Leia would come out sooner, but instead we have her in, how long has it been? Almost 5 years after Luke came out, maybe 4 years. And man, I've been waiting so long for this figure, and now it's here in my hands, and I can't wait to unbox it. So let's open her up and let's see what's going on here, and let's see if it was worth the wait. I have other figures here to compare her to. I have all the Star Wars ones that I want, and of course we're going to have other action figures to compare her to, and let's see how well she scales. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. You were an awesome Princess Leia. Anyway, let's look closer here, and let's see what's going on. Let's see if we got the likeness down pretty well. And for the most part, yeah, I'd have to say so. This is definitely her, and it looks very recognizable. Nothing too bad, nothing wrong with the 3D printing here. You can, if you look really closely, you'll see like a kind of like a dot matrixy type paint feel to it. But you know what? This isn't as bad as what do you call it? The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers White Ranger. That one was really bad. This one looks very clean, looks a lot better. This one's definitely a step forward in terms of getting a likeness down. Wow, this one looks really good. And let's look at the robe. We're not looking at a pure white robe here. Let's see if we can get that in focus. What we're looking at is a robe, and it does have little hints of yellowing to it. Looking that she has been moving from planet to planet and trying to escape the Empire. And it does look really solid. I'm glad they didn't go for a pure white look to her. It looks very realistic, very good. You got all the ruffles and everything. And of course and there you go. You got Carrie Fisher legs right there. And we got even the yellowings on the boots. Let's look here. This is really nice. And we got that texturing to the boots and everything like that. It has an overall nice matte finish. This figure looked to be so easy to create, but you know what? They took it a step up from my first impressions, and they added all these extra layers of paint to it to give it a really authentic feel to Princess Leia. I love this, especially the buns in the hair, looking really sharp. Yeah, there's nothing really wrong with the paint and detail here. So good. In fact, I'd have to say the production pictures that you see on the box, it definitely matches that. In fact, I probably think this one looks a little better because here it's really pale, whereas here there's a little bit of tanning to her, as I think the real one, or the real life person would have. She's not totally pale. So that's really cool. So overall, again, SH Figuarts delivering with paint and detail with this action figure. Fantastic. All right, so next thing we're going to do is scale and articulation. And let's see how tall she's standing. And she stands a little bit above 5 inches, which is something I expected. And of course, we got to put her next to her brother. And that's Luke here. And that's him in his Return of the Jedi. And I also have a custom cloak on him, which is really cool. And of course, I have their father, Darth Vader, which he should be taller, and he is. Honestly, I always pictured, maybe my memory doesn't serve me correctly, but maybe Darth was a little bit taller than both of them. And of course, I'm going to put every Star Wars figure that I have that I've wanted. It's Chewbacca. Chewbacca is just huge. And of course, lover of choice, which is not her brother, thank God, Han Solo. See if we can get him to stand next to her. As you can see, they look really good, all of them, together. That's really cool, especially with that backdrop I have there. Just to let you guys know, that backdrop back there was a limited edition release of the Death Star in Return of the Jedi. I believe only a few of those were made, and I managed to pick it up on eBay so I can have these two together. Hopefully we're going to get a Emperor Palpatine, whatever, and we can complete that set. But for now, I just have these two. And yeah, she's looking really solid. So let's look at articulation. And of course we have an up and down here at the toe, which is pretty signature of SH Figuarts. We have up and down here at the ankle. Looks like we get a single knee joint there, which is fine. And we also have a ball joint at the upper leg. Does she have? No, she doesn't, because of, you know, the dress, the upper part of her dress would have like some sort of joint. Well, thank God it doesn't, because that would ruin the aesthetic of this figure. So we only have one here at the waist, I believe. And if there was one in there, it's not going to move. I'm going to be honest with you. And also she has butterfly joints, not the best, but it does get a good range of motion, which also adds to the bicep swivel. We have a bend here at the elbow, one ball joint here at the wrist, and of course we have one at the neck. Maybe she has two. Yes, there's two up there at the neck. Looking to be a little bit, maybe around 20 points of articulation just at the top of my head, which is pretty standard for an SH Figuarts from like a cinematic universe. So yeah, she's really articulated. She looks really cool. So let's go on to accessories, which is really nice. We get 4 extra hands. We get 2 of the blasters, Stormtrooper rifle, which is really nice. We get the hood. And of course we get an extra face, which is really nice. So we got a face here, and let's look closer at this face. And this is her side-looking face. This is like her, like, oh no, Darth Vader's coming to our ship kind of looking face, and I really like that. It looks really solid. And let's look at the other accessories as it keeps falling out of my hand. This is a Stormtrooper blaster or rifle. And it looks pretty solid. There's really nothing special about it. It doesn't have like a special coat of paint or anything. It just looks like the Stormtrooper rifle. And of course we have her signature pistol where she shoots a Stormtrooper and then gets captured. It's pretty cool too. And her hood, which we will put on right now. Okay, so it should be as easy as that. That's what I thought. And we should just be able to, yeah, that's what I thought. So we have to remove this and put this. And then I believe we could put on her head, which is a really nice look, by the way. I really like that. That looks really cool. And yeah, let's put on another accessory on there. Let's put the hand where she can hold her pistol. I like the pistol. And you know what? We're going to akimbo after we're done with putting the pistol on there. Which, by the way, that ball joint is really easy to take off and on, to my surprise. And also the hand is, oh, hold on. Maybe not as easy as I thought. Okay, good. Is really nice and bendy. There, bam, there you go. Princess Leia looking really sharp with that pistol. Wow. Looking really good. Easily one of the best Star Wars looking, in terms of Star Wars, like the look. I really like this look. She looks so amazing. Wow. Okay, and then we're going to take this hand off. Also, I noticed she doesn't have any fist hands, but I guess she doesn't really, you know, punch or anything like that in the movie. And boom, there you have it. There she is. Basically, with two blasters there. She doesn't have to. Of course, I'm going to pose her a lot more in the B-roll. So let's finish up this review. Let me tell you what I personally like. Final thoughts on this figure. Yes, this is absolutely gorgeous. I love this figure so much. I am so glad that I can finally put like these 4 together. Like, I know like Luke isn't like Tatooine Luke as much as I'd want a Tatooine. I don't really like Tatooine Luke. I love Return of the Jedi. It's like one of my favorite Star Wars films. I know a lot of people think that The Empire Strikes Back is the best one, but in my opinion, okay, you can hate me all you want. I don't care. Return of the Jedi is my favorite, okay? Okay, Ewoks save the planet. They speak Tagalog, so. That's also another reason why. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here, not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.